November is Alzheimer's Awareness Month. It's a devastating disease for patients and their family. And there are three mistakes that we make that we need to avoid because they're linked to Alzheimer's. Best-selling author Dr. Sordean joins us now, and he has this really interesting way of looking at Alzheimer's and your brain, which I found, I was reading through going, oh my, very cool.
Ronald Reagan, Margaret Thatcher, and B.B. King all died with Alzheimer's. As you mentioned, so many people are devastated by this illness. Not only the people whose brain has fallen apart, but also those who are taking care of them.
Oh, it's a stressor on the entire family and on the friends too. So it's pretty much every aspect of life is touched. You come up with three things, though, that we need to avoid.
There are three mistakes to avoid. No, there is no silver bullet for Alzheimer's yet. So the first one I call the John Belushi, because he was a very large man.
Right.
And so the more fat you have on your body, here, let me have you hold that.
Ooh.
Yeah, kind of disgusting.
Nasty, yeah.
The more fat you have on your body, and this is a model of a brain, the smaller your brain becomes.
That's 5 pounds of fat. It not only feels bad, it looks bad.
Some people have 10 or 20 of those extra on their body. So dealing with obesity is key component.
Okay.
The second I call the Prince Charles, because Craig Ferguson on the Late Late Show used to make fun of his teeth. Well, if you have inflammation or bacterial infection in the teeth, that will go into the sinuses and eventually cause leaky brain syndrome.
Seriously?
Not a good thing, seriously. So take care of your teeth. Floss, use the dental picks. A wide variety of things are very helpful for that.
I did not realize that. Here, you can have your fat back.
Well,
I don't need any extra fat.
And the third we call the Three Stooges, because the Three Stooges used to hit each other in the head with a bat, or you know, that do that. And it was really funny. They were funny, but they would do all these injuries, and people hit their heads throughout the course of their life, or maybe they have sports injuries, and if they don't take care of it right away, then their brain can degenerate, because they're surrounding the brain, the spinal cord, are 3 layers of sort of like saran wrap that supply all the blood and oxygen to the brain. And if you have a whiplash injury, that will tug on it and it can close it off. Or other kinds of injuries, even hitting your head on a cabinet door too many times will do that. So you have to get that checked out to make sure that it's not closing off your brain.
That is interesting. Now, I'm going to assume that all of these are in your book, Super Brain.
All of these are in Super Brain, and we talk about that in detail, plus some other special things, particularly how does your brain develop? I think right now we're speaking, our brains are talking to each other. And most people don't realize that everything is your brain.
Well, it's interesting that those 3 steps are very simple things that you can do. Keep your weight under control. Make sure that you brush and floss regularly, and don't hit your head.
Don't hit your head, and take care of it when you start to notice signs that perhaps all those bangings have caused emotional outbursts or a person's more fatigued. A variety of those key factors.
Dr. Sordean, thank you so much for being with us.
Thank you, Cindy.
Very interesting. If you would like to go more in depth, Dr. J's book, Outsmarting the Dementia Epidemic, is available in bookstores and online now.
Correct.
Thank you.
Thank you.